Well, let's head over now to the United Kingdom, where a 13-year-old boy is suing his parents after being sent to a boarding school in Africa. The boy claimed that he was relocated without prior warning under the pretense of visiting a sick relative and accuses his parents of abandoning him emotionally and physically. His lawyers described the move as a brutal act driven by unfounded fears in gang involvement in London, which the boy denies. Meanwhile, his parents argue the decision was necessary to address his behavior, citing concerns flagged by social workers. I mean, this is what we are seeing here in the United Kingdom. Ayo, when you sent me this story, because I know I will tell you, I was like, what is actually going on here?
The outcome of this case is going to be legendary for many Nigerian parents.
Yes, it will be nice
because this is a classic case of a child misbehaving, and I will send you back to Nigeria. And then, you know, under the guise of, you already talked about it, they brought him back to Nigeria and put him in a boarding house to reset him back to former. But he did something. He actually contacted the British consulate here in Nigeria and reported the fact that he was emotionally and physically, abandoned by his parents, and they took up the case. Now, the UK is very big on child protection and rights of a child. Very, very, very big on that. And so they've taken this up and they're funding his legal bills through legal aid. And, they are speaking strongly, saying that, it's emotionally going to affect him and all that. The bigger conversation that a lot of people, that has now provoked, concerns from people, is parental right over parental authority over child's rights.
Yes.
Now, where does it end? Where is it over policing or over the state being too, their interference in the way a parent, because the child is just 13 years old. 13. He's still under the care of his parents. Yes. Where the state stops and the parents continue. Because the danger is that you get to a point where parents will have no authority again over their children or decisions made over their children. According to the parents, it's begun. They said to see signs, guns on his phones. He was wearing expensive clothes without any commensurate, lead as to how he got the money to afford these outfits. Falling bad gang, as they often say, and they thought to take matters into their own hands before matters will spoil. And then now the government is coming in to step in. The case hasn't been decided, but whatever the decision or the outcome would be, already we talk about children calling the police when their parents smack them or talk to them. So I can't imagine what would happen for Nigerian parents if they now make it illegal or make it a case or there's a precedent to say that they cannot send their children back home.
I cannot imagine.
This is also going to have serious consequences for jackpying. You have to think twice before you decide to take your family abroad, because these are some of the consequences whereby you have to face a different culture.
Well, at 13, I believe that the court should make the right decision here. I mean, they just sent the child to go for proper discipline in Africa. We'll take another story now under entertainment.